Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today we're back on the Jeep, finally. We skipped a lot in the past videos. It's now painted. The rust repairs on the rear of the frame are done. It has the new back brace bar. I've got the engine on the engine stand. I've gotten all the small parts as of right now that I need in paint. The last bigger things that need to get into paint are the axles, but I'm waiting on custom-made U-bolts for the rear axle from where we redid the leaf spring perches, and I'll show them momentarily. But let's get you over here. Let's show you how good this paint laid, and I'll show you what kind of paint it was. And yeah, so just check this frame out. All right, so as you can see here, I got a fairly bright light on it just to show you detail. But this is a Eastwood Extreme Chassis Black. I got the transfer case cross member painted up, the fuel tank basket, and we got this painted up dusty now. It's sat here all weekend, but get the dust off of it and you can see it there. But it looks pretty good. Let's check out the rust patches. These big patches here, both sides. This bar is brand new. That's 1/4 inch steel. That's a channel of 1/4 inch steel. Drilled them holes in it for the body mounts in the rear of the tub. But it turned out fairly well, I think. But let me show you what we're about to put on. This is a heavy duty steering gear, mountain bracket. It's in the same paint, the Eastwood Extreme Chassis. So let me show you what I had to do though. So as you can see here, there's like an extra plate here. So they sell this part. Okay, this is where it gets kind of annoying. They sell this part, and the video online, I'm not going to say the company, but the video online, they take, okay, sorry. So this spring perch mounts here, okay? Well, your steering bracket goes right there. And the factory one curves around the perch. So, like it would come down, drop a little, and go under the perch and bolt through the perch, which is fine. But the new bracket is flat. So, I added that plate, built that plate and added it, and that'll allow us to drop down low enough to be able to put another spacer here when it's time to put it on to make everything fit correctly. So, other than that though, everything's gonna work out fine. But I mean, you can see just how thick that thing is. So, versus the factory one, I don't have it handy. I don't know where it's at, but we ain't using it, so it don't matter. But let's get this on. All right, so we got this on here. New hardware. Front spring perch installed with it. You have to run these spacers, so looks pretty good in there though, really. I like it. Matched up to the frame fairly well with whatever paint is on the steering gear, so hopefully it's durable stuff. But I think it looks pretty good. I like it. time-lapsed a few things, and we are now about to start reattaching the axles to the frame. They are painted up in the same paint, the Eastwood, but I was just going to show you this. The rear spring attachment right here. It is a greasable point. I put a new grease zerd in it, and we're going to install those now. The bolts here, these were okay, so where we did the patches in the frame back here with the rust buster kits, they have new welded nuts in them. Okay, they also come with new bolts. So I'm going to use red Loctite to ensure that those do not back out in any way or do anything stupid, anything we don't want. So I'm going to time lapse this and we'll go from there. Alright, so looking here, we have the new leaf spring shackles for the front and rear. This is upgrading from a super thin metal. You look just at how thick this metal is here. So, going really strong here. That was a CJ7 issue. They used really thin metals there, caused the leaf springs to like bend out and stuff. The shackles to bend out. Anyway, so we're going to be putting these on. These should add a lot of strength to the rear end. That's the goal with that. Get this thing tore apart. Like so. Really, this should do a lot for the stiffness of the rear end. This goes on. You get that bushing in just a little more. It comes with the rubber. That is really cool. It will go. This takes a little effort. If I loosen up this center section, get a little more distance, like so. I don't know how well y'all are actually seeing what I'm doing, but this up here, and that'll start going through. Alright guys, so as you can see we got the steering gear on, the engine mounts welded in, and they'll also be through bolted. Just got to put them in still, but I did get the holes drilled. All of the bump stops, all the red things. The cross member along with the transfer case installed with a new transfer case mount, like the rubber mount. The side plates for the body mounts were installed. The axle is officially hanging in the rear. Tomorrow the front axle is going to get put in. Fuel tank. And then these stupid thick shackles are in. So, yeah, it's turning out alright. Just showing you around. Got the engine on a stand, obviously. And then there's the front axle. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. At 500 subscribers, we're going to be doing a little thing called Burnout Fest inside the garage. It's going to be something you're not going to want to miss. You're going to want to see that content. It's going to be fun. It's going to be chaos. Going to be a lot of tire smoke. Just a lot going on within the shop. It's going to be a fun day. Might have some friends out. I don't know yet. We'll have just to see how that plays out. So Anyway, we're gonna get this video wrapped up here. We got a lot done on the Jeep. We're gonna get a ton done here in the next week or so. Should be getting the transmission back tomorrow. Then that'll allow me to put the transmission and the engine on the frame. That's gonna be awesome. The axle should be on before I do all that. And from there we'll go headers, you know, brake lines. I can do everything with the body off of it. And then the body's about to be going into body work. We got the last paint job done now, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.